Hello everyone and welcome back to Val Feeds the City Construction Challenge Beast. Today we're nearing the end of the Iron Age. We really just have to finish up the Mage Tower volcano project, which I've been doing some work on, and we're going to do some more work on it today. But we're also going to do some cleanup. There's a lot of cleanup I got to do, some rooms I got to finish furnishing, and you know, I got to do a couple of extra things like make a basement in the Inn and Tavern. Little things. I want to set up a couple of basic machines to help me out now. I've effectively run out of my stone supply yet again. Even with the area of effect tools, you know, at the Iron Age, having the hammer and the excavator and the lumber axe, it really makes this challenge a lot more bearable. But I still am spending a lot of my time gathering resources. So finally now, we're at the dawn of true technology where I can start having technology help me gather resources, and then I can finally just focus on building all the time, which is really what I want. So to start that today, we're going to be making an igneous extruder, starting our first thermal expansion machines. Last episode I was saying factorization all the time, but what I mean is thermal expansion. We're going to be making a lot of thermal expansion machines. For this age, I think mostly this one and the aqueous accumulator. But for this guy, to get this guy going, we need a machine frame, a pneumatic servo, pistons, and then some raw resources. So I already have some extra pistons that the tinkerers in town made, but we gotta make some machine frames and pneumatic servos. Machine frames are pretty easy. Iron, gold, glass, I've got all this. I'm not making them out of steel. I don't need a steel machine frame. And the servos are just iron, glass, and redstone. And I do have all these things, glass, redstone, some pistons, so we're going to go ahead and make these right now. Here on camera, hit R to bring up the recipe to make that. So we want to make a machine frame first. Let's come here, and then this button here, if you click it, it will fill your area with the hollow shadow boxes of them. But if you want to fill it in fully, here, that's up, sorry, wrong one. You can shift click it and it'll fill items from your inventory there. There you go, pull one out. And since we're going to make another machine, I'll go ahead and pull another one out. Okay. Right click. So we have our table open. Hit R while mousing over this. And now we'll make some servos. Shift click and make 1, 2 servos for now. Just like that. And now I want to make one of these whole things. Oh, I need tin on me. Let me grab some tin. I know we've smelted some tin down. Tin. The ore dictionary should take care of the different types of tin. Boom. Igneous extruder created. And now we also want to make an aqueous accumulator. Boom. Alright everybody, smelting up some lead here so I can make opaque item ducts, or fluid ducts, and item ducts. Can't make the cool ones yet because we need hardened glass, we'll have to make that next stage, but the opaque ones we can make to start moving liquids and items around, specifically the liquids here. Ooh, liquid lead. Molten lead. Very nice. Weird. Fill some of these up, and then we'll pour ingots. That nice purple goo. How much we got left? 24? Nice. Well, this is enough to get us going. Let's go ahead and make a few of these. Copper and tin. Really just need the copper ones right now. Some copper. I'll get more. I gotta get more tin. Go ahead, click there, and we'll make a few of these. Look at that. Get a bunch. That'll be plenty for now. Show you guys what I've set up over here in the machine shop. Fly! Oh, I really enjoy all the machine aspect of this. So it's kind of nice starting to get back to it, doing the basics here. Okay, so I've just set up the extruder here. You know, basic thing, water, put a bucket of lava in, it's on cobble. So just like you can do this with regular Minecraft mechanics, make an infinite generator. That's what this machine does. And then I have a hopper right underneath it into this chest, and it's just making cobble for me. Making it and shooting it down here. It's pretty awesome. I'll just let that go so I don't have to mine so much. Then over here I got an infinite pool of water, and I'm going to put this igneous extruder in the water. You can see it's slowly getting water now, being right above that. But to really get it fast, it has to be in the water source. So let's go ahead and just drop that in there. Cover this up. So we got water on two sides of it, enough to make. I really don't need this third one here, but it's kind of cool having it here in the middle. And now it should be filled with water almost instantly. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so from here we can stick our tubes. Oh yes. Now I just want to have a little tank in here for now. I'll eventually, you know, hook this up to like a water tank in the liquid storage building next door. But for now, let's just do that. Look at that. We got water. We can come up here at any time, and I should be able to take a bucket of water out of this tank. Look at that. Boom. Fills it back up. That's what I like to see. Nice, simple little basic inventions. We got our coke oven going here, converting coal into coal coke, giving us some creosote oil so we can make more rails. And that's just going. Alright, I'm going to let this stuff cook along, and we're going to do some more work on the wizard tower. More construction. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright everybody. Well, I've done a little bit more work here. This is the second floor of the wizard tower. And as you can see, this is the level where we're going to have the roof at. This one's going to be 8 high. And I've cut away the rest of the volcano that's attached to it. You can see what we've got left. So pretty much now there's not going to be any more volcano exposed. It's just going to be my tower structure from here on up. I just got to take out all this volcano basalt and using the hammer. That's how I've been doing it. Slow and steady. So I just got to take out some more of this. I'm going to lay a marble floor in here. Well, we're going to lay the walls of the next level, begin that, on top of this cobble. And then we'll do the floor right in between that. That's the plan anyway. I'll come back here in a little bit and show you guys what it's looking like. Alright everybody. Well, here we are. I've completed the third floor. That's this one here. I got most of the roof in for it. Doing the next circle division in. And I've run out of marble. Yeah, I'm going to need to go get some more. But here's this floor. Another 8 high one. I have the windows on the bottom level now because you know, there's no more volcano at this point. And then the second floor we had earlier with the windows up above. So we'll have more things in this place. Those are just for light. And then of course the first floor from before. And I gotta go harvest more marble. But I got plenty of basalt to go. Take a look. Nice. More than halfway there. I'm going to start shooting up a little bit more and we'll have a nice finished area. What I want to try and finish this episode at least is to mine away the rest of the volcano there and replace it with my own stuff. And then we'll worry about furnishing and, you know, making detail work and all that a little later. Alright, I'll be back. Well, here's floor 4. All filled in. Our spot here is finally run up against the edge. So I'm going to have to move it in now. Another block. Like so. Something like this. as we move up. As you can see, I've just been kind of going in one block for this circle here and changing heights. This one's only going to be 5 high, like this one was 5 high inside the room. The next one will be 4 high inside the room. So it's getting a little bit smaller. But as you can see, we're near the top of the volcano, and it's kind of changing widths more frequently. So I'm kind of wanting to stay similar to this, but maybe around the next level or two it'll go up a little straighter. We'll see, but as you can see, I'm right up here where the volcano is. So we're keeping pretty well with its shape here. So I'm going to come along and do this, and then fill in. Well, I should actually fill the marble in first, so I can walk around. And then we'll put the on the outside and keep on going. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Maybe show you guys how it's going to look like when I'm down here. Alright, everybody. I believe, completed the initial construction of our Black Wizard Tower, Dark Tower, the Death Tower. I'm not quite sure yet, here in the wonderful city of Valumbria. But let's take a look. There you go. So I left the original scaffolding here to show where the top of the original volcano was. And you can see I kind of made an interesting roof there. I blew it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and jump into bat form here. Fly up around and take a little look. I don't normally use this except for things like this where we're showing stuff from different angles. And there's my dog coming in the room. Alright, so I kind of did this thing where I made, what do you call these? Well, I made these shapes on all 4 sides kind of go up towards the top, but instead of closing it off and making like a spire or something up here, I made a little roof, just a small circular roof where we could do something here on the very top if need be, like if we had one of those light altars from Ars Magica or a beacon, something like that, you know. But as far as everything else, as you can see, this is where it comes to. I've done all the rooms basically like I've been doing them, with the marble floor, stone sides. It's looking pretty awesome. This is the top room. Pretty neat ceiling. This would be like a personal bedroom, laboratory, something like that. Not quite sure. And then we head down. This is the one in the neck, the large room that I was working on last. I'll probably put another room division in here in the middle, but I just wanted to get the construction mostly done. And then that top room, here's the previous levels that we showed on camera. And then heading on down. Look at all these rooms. This is going to be excellent. I have so much space to do all my wonderful magic and wizarding things. Thaumcraft, and oh look, we got a moonstone. Hey, speaking of, look at this, some meteorites fell. Sweet. Didn't even notice. Oh, now I gotta get out of the hole. Let's get some dirt. Well, I apologize for the late delivery of this episode. It's been hard finding time to record, and I've been spending a lot of time on doing this and many other things, especially as we approach Halloween here. But I appreciate all my followers. Thank you guys for keeping up, and we're basically done with all of our buildings for the Iron Age. This is the last one. Now, while the main construction is now complete, of course I haven't filled it in with all the magical goodies, and there's a couple of other little things that I need to complete, finish off before we can call the Iron Age done. Specifically furnishing some rooms, basement here and there, but for the most part we're kind of done. So I think this is gonna do it, and next time we'll come back with a nice tour episode, finish the stuff off. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.